Hey there everybody, Johnny here bringing you another episode of my Vainglory gameplay. Hey guys! Now before I get into talking about this video, first of all, I want to make a few apologies. Firstly, sorry it took quite some time for me to upload another video because I've been pretty busy with my day job and all that. Secondly, because of the new season, the spring season in 1.16, all our skill tiers have been reset, as you would know, and therefore my next few matches are going to be of solo ranked matches or sometimes maybe even party ranked matches. But because it's going to be ranked matches, you would kind of expect to see the usual heroes that I play, such as, well, Ardan, Catherine's, the Voxes, and stuff like that occasionally. So do forgive me if my videos seem to be a little bit repetitive, at least when it comes to the heroes that I select, because after all, it is a ranked match. I need to make sure I use the heroes who I am most comfortable with. And so happens because you are in the solo ranked queue, you might end up being roam more often than not because everybody just wants to carry, right? Nobody wants to play the roam hero. So since I'm so used to it, you know, I just usually volunteer to take up the roam position if nobody else is offering. So yeah, once again, I do apologize if, you know, the next few coming weeks, as I'm grinding out my skill tier, you'll be seeing a few roam heroes. Okay, so, and I would also like to say a big thank you to all of you guys out there who have been watching my videos, who've been commenting and leaving me such nice, awesome compliments about my video. I don't know what I did to deserve that, because to be honest, like, I don't feel my gameplay is like very good or something like that. I just wanted to share with everyone what I've learned from the game, not necessarily meaning that I'm actually good. So thank you so much for compliments or whatever, and I hope that whether or not you're learning from the good things I do in the game or you're learning from my mistakes, I hope that these videos add some value to your life while you're watching it. Alrighty, so yeah, then and Mob Crush, yeah. So my recent what do you call it, foray into Mob Crush. Now that's something that I've always been meaning to try because I want to meet people out there, to kind of see like who are the people watching the games, and I also want to learn more from people out there who been playing this game far more often than me and can play it better than me. So I'm so thankful to be able to like meet people from the community. In my first or second Mob Crush stream, I met Tick. I don't know, some of you guys know Tick from the games that he plays with Rumbly, another very famous YouTuber. So yeah, I met Tick and he was so nice, and he was complimenting me, and I was, oh man, this is like a dream come true. And then the next day when I streamed again, Tick brought along Oracle. So, you know, things like that, it's like, it's so awesome to know that there's these great group of friends, people out there who feel the same way about the game as you do, and they are all so supportive, and it just makes me feel really good. And okay, so I want to thank the people out there who've been supporting me on Mob Crush as well. So if in case you want to know what is my Mob Crush account, you can just go ahead and follow me on Mob Crush, and using the username VG, that's capital V, capital G, then Johnny Be Good. All right, and that's where you'll find me on Mob Crush. All right, so go ahead and watch it, but I don't stream regularly right now because, like I said, I have my day job and whatnot. So in between times, and when I probably can just squeeze out just one game before I have to go off for something. So more often than not, I wouldn't stream in that kind of situation. I would just do one game, I'll record it, and I'll come back later to do a commentary like this. So once again, I do apologize. Alrighty, so this is a match. Okay, it's high time I start talking about this game, shall I? So this is going to be a game involving me, partnered with Rhyme in the jungle and Ringo in lane. The enemy team over there, they are all right there in the bush. They're all going in on Rhyme right there. Look at that. I put a Vanguard onto Rhyme to get him out of trouble a little bit. But look at this damage onto the Black Feather. Great job by Rhyme staying alive long enough to kill off the Black Feather. And now we're just going to focus on Catherine. Looks like Fortress has ported back, so we're just going to focus on Catherine here. And she decides to turn around over here, as you can see, and that's good for us because now we're able to just finish her off. All right, so that's all good for us. In our first team fight, we managed to kill off 2 of them, and it came out on top. So now back to farming. We didn't lose too much farm from this team fight, so that's good. All right, now the thing about Rhyme, and if you are a roam hero and you have, well, Rhyme with you, and the thing you want to do is that when you are attacking the minions first, because usually because with the Iron Guard contract you will hit the minions first, try not to move too much, because sometimes there is a habit of the roam hero to hit and then just walk away, and and leave the jungler to kind of finish up the job. But for Rhyme, because he would tend to like to use his A ability, and it's a skill shot, so best if you just stay on the spot where you are as you're hitting the minions to allow him to aim his skill shot onto the minions that will allow him to clear it much quicker. So yeah, that's one thing you can take note. Okay, so here we are in the team fight in lane. It goes quite wrong right here because I went ahead to face check the bush, which, well, is a very bad idea. So didn't want to actually do that. And now here they go diving in onto Ringo. I'm just trying to save Ringo by using a Vanguard, but that was a little bit too late. He's really got into trouble because he was stunned. Great job by the Rhyme to do lots of area of effect damage onto the enemies, but unfortunately we were not able to come out on top with a kill. So here we go, Rhyme's being focused on. He uses his ultimate, unfortunately landing on nobody right there. But okay, that's alright because we didn't lose the plot there. No turrets were killed in that process. So it's fortunate for us. Yeah, and now we're going to just go ahead and once again just do our farming. Look at how I am actually trying my best not to move too much as I'm taking the minion seek. I just stay right there until he uses his A ability, then I'm free to go. Because that way he's able to land his A ability on the minions. And look at that, straight off the bat I'm able to afford the Fountain of Renewal. Goes to show how long it's been since I've been to the shop. Okay, and now they are asking me to go ahead and start with the gold mine. And I was like, okay, but we don't know where the enemy junglers are. So so I'll just go ahead anyway. And just to make sure, I fire another flare into the bush, as you can see. And they're not there. And see, look at that, fortress was just a second away from stealing the farm, stealing the gold mine from us. And like, yeah, we managed to get it before he did. So that's good. We got 300, almost 300 gold, I think. No, it was I think less than that. Okay, over here, the team fight. Ringo got stunned in the middle of his ultimate. So we're in a really bad spot right now. But look at this. We're able to keep everybody alive right here with my fountains, with my vanguards. Ringo turns around to lay the damage onto Catherine. And there's an ace for us. What a play right there. It's really a clutch play because at one time both my carries were quite low, but fortunately we're able to time the fountains, time the vanguards perfectly so as to kite away from them and deal damage from a distance, and we're able to now turn it around to take a turret from them too. So things are looking good right now. Okay, so that's a good fight for us. And we're just gonna go and keep on trying to capitalize on our advantage here. Here I'm next building some boots because I want to be able to get to my teammates faster, and putting some scout traps around. I do regret not taking a storm guard because now my jungle clearance or my minion clearance is so slow. Maybe I could have actually afforded a storm guard banner, but I didn't. Maybe because I was trying to get more vision instead of the damage. So, but I do eventually get it, so no worries, guys. Okay, so I wonder how you guys are enjoying the update 1.16 so far. It's spring, one of my favorite times of the year. So so far I think 1.16 brings a lot of exciting challenges, including Battle Royale. Now I haven't had the chance to play Battle Royale because it's, well, requires a private match, and I don't have a lot of friends that I play private matches with, so it's difficult for me to organize one, especially a 3v3. So I think I heard that you can actually do without a 3v3. It could even be uneven teams. like 2 versus 3 or 2 versus 1 or something like that. But best played if it's a full house basically. So until I find some people I can play that with, I will showcase a video on that. I think it's gonna be a really fun game mode. Another thing that is really fun is the new hero, Alpha. Now, Alpha, well, I've seen a lot of the other YouTubers or streamers play Alpha, and I must say she's a very interesting hero in terms of how she is able to dish out the damage, and how she's actually a self-inflicting hero. Like she um, does damage to herself so as to deal damage to others in that sense. But at the same time, she has an infinite reboot, which allows her to just keep being alive at least once, because once her heroic perk is active, she's able to just basically respawn after a few seconds. So that is pretty cool, I must say, as a heroic perk. Now over here, back to the game over here, as you can see, Rhyme made a big mistake by going into that bush and trying to engage them. Maybe he thought that we were actually going to fight the enemy there, but it was a very bad spot for us right there in that bush. So that's not the ideal place to fight, and I wasn't really keen on doing it, but because he was there, I needed to try to get him out of trouble. Unfortunately, he just died way too fast there. So big mistake. Here I am just trying to steal the gold mine. As you can see, I'm just trying to hide in the bush, and you will see in just a while I wait for the the gold mines health to come down to this level. I go in and I got stunned. No, I was trying to hit it and then activate my Vanguard just to try to get the last hit on it, but unfortunately that Catherine very cleverly saved her stun when I was trying to go in there. So great play by the enemy Catherine for basically stopping the steal. Oh boy, that was close though. Okay, anyway, where was I? So yeah, this update, yeah, Alpha is pretty fun to play, but I'm not sure how viable she is in a ranked match, because ranked matches, of course, it comes with high stakes, and if a new hero like Alpha, it takes time for people to master her, and also at the same time, I realized that her abilities require teamwork. Like you need to have some coordination between the team and some protection from your roamer. If you don't have that, then it's very difficult for you to actually stay alive. So especially when you do that self-exploding thingy, the ultimate, once you explode, you go into a what you call the infinite respawn, infinite reboot kind of time, where if you can stay alive, if you don't die from this rebooting time, you can actually respawn with a lot of health. So during that time, you need to have your teammates back you up to support you, to let you stay alive as long as you can. So if you don't have that coordination or that teamwork, and it's going to be very difficult. Okay, off to another team fight over here. We get silence, which is kind of bad, so we're trying to stay alive as much as possible. I go in with the renewal and then the gauntlet, and then we're just gonna throw the damage back onto the enemy team. I think we're able to take out the Catherine. Yes, we are, and because of another Vanguard, we take out the Fortress as well. So that's a very good fight for us. We came out on top in the end, so that's not too bad. And we're able to now push the lane a little bit while we steal their farm. So, okay, once again, a good fight there. Alright, so what else has changed in 1.16? Well, I have the notes here, just because I can't remember things here. Well, we have the Fortress skins, which are really cool. I think now when you activate the ultimate of Fortress skins, on the new Fortress skins, like the wolves come out like in a ghost form. Like they're a bit more, like, because it's a netherworld fortress, so it's like he's from hell or something like that, you know what I mean? So, and his wolves come out like ghouls, so it's pretty cool. All right, so next is the new, of course, the new map is beautiful. Once again, kudos to Super Evil Megacorp for coming up with such great designs. I love the spring season. There's actually rainbow at the background on the top of the lane area. Anyway, here we go, another team fight here. I go in with my Vanguard, to help Rhyme, and look at the damage we're dealing onto the Blackfeather. We take him out, and now we are on the chase, running after the Catherine. I don't think we're able to take anything from this, are we? I give a Vanguard right there to Ringo, and no, we weren't. So we're gonna just steal the farm, and just once again capitalize on our lead. And okay, so in just a while, you will actually see the what do you call it? The Rhyme taking on the minion mine, but both Catherine and Fortress are there. I was like, dude, what are you trying to do? It's like, that's very dangerous right there. So we're kind of undecided here. What are we gonna do? Are we taking the minion mine? We take it in the end, but look at this. So Rhyme dies from it, and now we're outnumbered 3-2. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let them get the ace because Ringo is dead for sure. So I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run for my life. Look at that, as fast as I can, and just keep on running to the turret. I don't want them to ace me. So, okay, so we're good. Now we're all right. At least they don't get the ace. But now they are taking the Kraken. I contemplate going down to the Kraken to help, but as you can see, the Blackfeather stops me from joining, to stealing the Kraken, and Fortress comes in with a huge amount of damage because it's CP Fortress, and it's hurting so much. Look at this, like that. It's the aftershock that actually killed me right there. So, and of course the Broken Myth and aftershock together, they are menace. All right, so I'm able to afford my Warhorn now, so that is gonna give me a bit more health, and at the same time gives me the ability to initiate fights. So there we go. Ringo was in a very bad spot right here. He shouldn't be standing so close to the enemy, to the bush. And anyway, we know that the turret is going to be destroyed anyway. He shouldn't put himself in such a dangerous position right there. Alrighty, so here we are trying to defend our turrets. The Kraken is beating down on it, but at the same time, the enemy team is trying to get us, and we're trying to return damage onto this. And now another turret goes down. We're in trouble. I'm trying to get the Vanguard to Rhyme, and Ringo's almost dead, but I give him the renewal, and he stays alive. Instead, we're able to just kill off the Blackfeather, and now we can finally focus onto the Kraken. So that's a very good play by us right there. We're able to turn it around on them. And once Blackfeather overcommitted into our base, that's where we want to catch him. Now, as you can see, the Fortress and Catherine were taking our minion mine, so we catch them on the other side with that gauntlet right there. And Catherine is now on the reverse side. We're going down again. Unfortunately, I didn't have my blood for blood there to stop her from pouring back. But she was able to escape. But now we have control over the jungle once again. Everything is peaceful. We can regroup and we can fight one more time. So yeah, as I was saying, 1.16 other changes. Let's see. I mentioned about Battle Royale. Draft mode. Now draft mode is actually available for everyone. So as long as you're playing ranked matches, you're gonna have draft mode. And so it's very important that you understand how draft mode is like, and also understand the tricks behind drafting, because of the way where you take turns to choose heroes, you could very well end up with a team that is just totally mismatched. I mean, in a sense whereby you don't complement each other, you have really bad dynamics between each other. So you always want to try to have some tricks up your sleeve into getting a good comp. And so basically to outwit your opponents in the drafting mode. So even I have not actually mastered that. So I think sooner or later I'm just gonna learn what are the basic tips on drafting. Alright, so that's draft mode for everyone in ranked mode. Let's see. Now in the game, apparently there's also new boosts. Such as the... Okay, hold on here. Just hold that thought. We're gonna go for another team fight right here. We kill off the Fortress right there. Then the Catherine silences us, but to no avail. She still dies from it, and only Blackfeather managed to escape from that again. So what we do now is that we turn our attention to the Kraken. So however, we have to take note that Blackfeather is still around. So I threw a flare there, and we see Blackfeather. So what we do is that we kind of just stop hitting the Kraken, because we want to focus on Blackfeather, because he's the only guy left and if we can kill him, we get the ace. It's even better. So what I did there was I distracted Blackfeather while the two of them go ahead and focus on the Kraken. So it's very important there, guys, to not try to focus on the Kraken, especially when you have spotted the enemy looking around trying to steal it. Best if you leave the Kraken with a bit of health left, and just turn your attention to either shooing away the other enemy or to just kill him off once and for all, so that you can take Kraken peacefully. Don't try to fight with him to get the last hit, because there might be a chance he might just steal it and everything is just done for. Alright, so now we are in the enemy base. We're about to finish this, and we are burning down the turret, as you can see, and we are now taking the other turret. But as of right now, the enemies are trying to attack us. Great ultimate there by Rhyme. I threw in the renewal now with the gauntlet in there. Catherine is stuck with us, and she's gonna die very soon. There we go. And perfect timing, Kraken is done with the turrets, and now we can focus on the Fane Crystal, and that is GG, everybody. So, there you go, a game right there, a solo rank queue. It's, sometimes I feel that the matchmaking system is a little bit broken, where I get matches where my team is so much stronger than the enemy team and it's a landslide, or it happens the other way around, where my team is so much weaker than the enemy team, and we just get totally mocked. So yeah, I feel that that's happening quite a lot, but this is one of the few games that was pretty okay, pretty even in a way. But I think ultimately they lost because they don't have a ranged hero that can deal with Rhyme. And Rhyme, if you come too close, that's where he really do a lot of damage to you. So they didn't have the ranged heroes to kite him, and I think that was what really what caused their downfall. So, but good game by everybody over here. Great job. I think Blackfeather shouldn't have gone with the Tyrant's Monocle first, and our Ringo could do better in farm. Otherwise, great job. Thank you so much for watching the video, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Do leave me a comment or subscribe to the channel if you want to, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.